Hello guys, welcome back. I'm Julie and I'm here to do my review video for this week's episode of Pretty Little Liars. This time is going to be for episode 619. The name of the episode is Did You Miss Me? And I think the title is referencing to the fact that Mrs. D was back. Jessica De Laurentiis was back in some sort of I don't know. I'm not sure if it's just an hallucination from Allie from the thing from hitting her in the head when the accident that she actually had in this episode. And I saw the promo, I watched the promo, and it looks like we are finally getting the answer of who is the one who has the twin. And to me, that whole hallucination of Allison is not that. I think it was really real, but that's not Mrs. D. I don't think that's Jessica De Laurentiis actually. I think that one is the twin. I honestly think that because one, her presence and her entire behavior was completely different. You know, it wasn't the Jessica De Laurentiis that we have all know. She was really sweet, and I get it that if it was an hallucination, Allison will want to hear her mother say those things, but I honestly don't believe it. I believe that this twin is actually working with A, maybe, or with Elliot, trying to look for justice for Charlotte. Because if this is the twin and is related to both Allison and Charlotte, then she must be looking for justice and for revenge. And it was really the only thing that she talked to Allison was the fact that she was married and that she was happy and that Ellie was such a good person, and everything led us to believe that the fact that Allison is finally happy and that she has finally found a guy who will protect her against everything. And I said this is very out of character because we have had talks between Mrs. D and Emily, and Mrs. D telling Emily the same things about her love for her daughter. So it's very out of character that she will just go and say, yes, you have found a good man. And for someone like Mrs. D who has, we kind of think, at least we have all theories, and I think we all agreed that Mr. D, Kenneth De Laurentiis, was abusive in some way on Jessica. He was the one who made her do what she did with Charlotte and get away, it put Charlotte on Radley and everything, just because he was transphobic. So I honestly, there's a lot of things that point out that maybe is Mrs. D the one who has the twin. Now, if they're introducing Andrea Parker back with her character or not, maybe she's not playing Mrs. D, but she's playing her twin, maybe it's her, the one with the twin. I don't believe it's Mona. I could also believe that both Hannah and Allison can be the twins because they look really much alike, and that can be a coincidence, you know. They're the only two blondes on the group and they do look really alike. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments below who do you guys think the twin is. Honestly, I believe right now that the twin is Mrs. D, and this person that we saw on this episode that we don't know the name, and it will fit the fact that this person is trying to look for justice and revenge on whoever killed Charlotte. Same thing with Elliot. Maybe he's gonna be a new Ezra, you know, that he's trying to do the good thing for Allison and he is trying to get revenge on whoever killed Charlotte, just to be on Allie's good side and finding her that answer so she can be so she stops blaming herself, because she does blame herself for what happened to Charlotte. Then we had a lot of good scenes with Mona. Mona is always such an amazing character. You have to remember, she was the first A. She was the one who started all these things. It's always nice and good to see Mona in these scenes. I love this scene with Emily and Mona. I wish Emily and Shay could have give them more scenes like that, to show how good of the actors both are, because they are really good. That scene was really good. Emily questioning, and Emily having another purpose to just having a new girlfriend every single week. I have loved this progression on her character during all this season, because for once her storyline doesn't have anything to do with the fact that she's dating someone new. You know, so I'm glad that Marlene has actually took that step and forget about making her date a random girl for 4 or 5 episodes and then ended up, you know, because Emily has had enough girls, okay? So she needs to, I don't know, find her. I do want her happy. I do want her to find a girl that can, she's, you know, she can settle down, because Emily is a really good person, you know? So at least I'm glad that she's not jumping from relationship to relationship. So far, you guys know how much of an Emerson shipper I am. I don't see it. They are not even on scenes together anymore. And Allison is married, and Allison, even though I believe that Elliot is fishy as fuck, and I believe that it was Elliot, the one who pushed Allison, because at the end he was with his hands up before Allison actually hit the floor. So either way, either he didn't push her, but he made something on the carpet to make her fall, because he knew he wasn't gonna kill her like that. It was just to scare the other liars. But at least Allison is happy. I have always said that I want Allison to be happy. I don't trust this dude. I honestly believe that he is fishy, like I said. But seeing Allison so happy, seeing her actually having a good time and being on a honeymoon, I didn't need to know what the hell they were doing in that bedroom. Okay, that was too much info. But I'm happy that she is smiling and that she's really, really happy. And I really hope that if this guy is a real deal, that he treats her right. And, you know, I will wish that Emily woke up and actually tried to get her girl back. But if that's not meant to be, then whatever, you know. I hope that they're both happy. Now, look at me. I have grown up, I think. I don't know. Anyways, guys, like I said, the episode was good. Oh, we have another thing that you guys know also, how much I hate Spaleb. During this entire season, I have hate Spaleb, to say the least. But the fact that in this episode, Spencer was so mad and she was so jealous, and thankfully she didn't say anything because she knows better. But honestly, you know how much I hate Spaleb. But honestly, when she was remembering the first time that she actually looked at Caleb in a different way, and seeing the way it affects the fact that she knows that Caleb and Hannah can get back together and can pass the things that they that made them apart, I honestly, it broke my heart. I mean, I love all the girls. I didn't like Spencer's behavior. Spencer, the fact that she hooked up with Hannah's ex-boyfriend, but it really made me sad looking at her, seeing how she was like, why did I get myself into this? I knew that this was gonna happen. I shouldn't have dreamed about having a good life with someone who was my best friend's boyfriend for such a long time. Because at the end, I know, just as Hannah did, I know if Hannah and Caleb tried to get back together, I know that it will hurt Spencer, but Spencer will understand and will step back. It's not like they're gonna have a cat fight or anything, but she's gonna feel so sad about that, about seeing what she did, you know, and she's gonna regret doing it, because even though she did like Caleb, and maybe there's a possibility that she might actually love him, she will realize that this was her friend's ex-boyfriend, and that the possibility of them getting back together was there from the beginning. So I honestly, I got sad for Spencer, not so much for Caleb, because I think that Caleb really moved on from Hannah. I don't think Hannah did, but I think he did. But the responsibility that Spencer has towards her best friend, because you have to understand this, relationships end. You know, they have dealt with a lot of relationships, and what comes out at the end is the fact that they are friends. Their friendship will never end, and Spencer knew this. Spencer knew that getting into their relationship with Caleb, her friendship with Hannah wasn't going to end. And I think in that moment, in this episode, she realized that what she did was wrong. And it was heartbreaking. Seeing her drink like that, remember the things that made her believe that maybe she could be with Caleb and everything. It was sad. It was really sad, and I felt for Spencer. I've been hating on Spencer for the entire season 6 because I don't like Caleb. I'm sorry, but I didn't like it. It's okay for someone to not like a storyline, you know, and that doesn't mean that I want to stop watching. Not like on the 100, but I'm talking about Pretty Little Liars right now. So it doesn't matter, you know, I didn't like it. The relationship was there for some people to like it and for some people to don't like it, you know, and I didn't like it at all. I think I think it was going to reach this point where Spencer was going to realize the mistakes she made, you know, that she shouldn't have put her heart into this, because she was going to get hurt. Because at the end, she is going to do the same thing that Hannah did. She's gonna say, it's okay, you can go back to your ex-boyfriend because obviously you guys love each other. And she's gonna end up getting hurt, you know, even more hurt if she just never got into the freaking relationship. So yeah, I mean, it was great. I think that this is a wake-up call for Spencer to stop dating people that have already dated people that are on her, I don't know, her family and her friends. So I think this is gonna be a wake-up call for her not to shop from others people's cart, like Melissa said. But yeah, it was really sad. I was really sad, and you know how much I hate Caleb and how much I've been hating on Spencer for the things that she have done. But I felt that Troy is a wonderful actress, and this episode proved that she's a wonderful actress and that she does understand the nature of the relationship and how heartbroken her character was gonna be. So I love her for that. And yeah, I mean, Caleb in this episode wasn't the Caleb we are used to, as in the romantic aspect, but they were working together, and Spencer has always, I mean, Caleb has always stood up for what he believes, and Hannah is very radical, and even more now, so he likes that, you know, and he has said that he and Hannah are still friends. So the fact that they're working together to get this solved, it was really good. But there isn't like not too much of a romantic thing. It's just that they work together. When they get together, it's inevitable that they can work out, you know. It's not even trying. They don't even try to be together, and they can be together, and they can put past the things that make them being apart. So yeah, I loved it. I loved it, honestly. Sarah Harvey is another character who I don't like, because the character is not there to be liked. The character is supposed to be a very bad person. I love the scene with her and Mona again. It's just that Janelle Parrish is such an amazing actress, and she makes all these scenes better. And in this scene, I was like, fuck Sarah Harvey. Like, I hate Sarah Harvey always, but that's her character's mission. We're supposed to hate her. She's the villain right now on the show, so you're supposed to hate her. So yeah, I don't know what I'm expecting. I don't know if maybe Mrs. D, that I don't believe is Mrs. D, is the twin. This twin with Elliot and maybe Sarah freaking Harvey are working together, or that those are the two teams, you know. Elliot, Mrs. D, and someone else, and Sarah Harvey on the other hand trying to look for revenge and trying to kill everyone. So we know that Sarah can drive. I thought that she couldn't drive, but anyways, this episode was really good. It wasn't what expected. Next week is the season finale. I'm really looking forward to that because I think that it's going to be good. To say the least, it's going to be good. In terms of being a little bit more mature, it's not gonna have like that wild roller coaster than previous seasons finales have been. I believe that this is going to be a lot more mature, with a lot more mature twist. I don't know if I'm making sense, but yeah. Like I said, if I have to rate this episode, I will actually give it an 8. It was a really good episode. I liked it. I've been hating on the episodes, but I actually like this episode. Lucas, I'm forgetting about Lucas. Lucas has to be in some sort of team with someone working against the liars. I don't know. Lucas is always mysterious as fuck. And he, I don't know, he's working with someone to get answers. He was listening to Hannah's conversation. He wasn't even subtle about it. But I don't know. I hope that they involve some of the old characters into this new villain storyline, so we can have that to look for, and to you know, make us understand that it's okay. You spent 6 years of your life with Pretty Little Liars, but everything that we have learned is still gonna play out. I really hope that next week doesn't make us have plot holes, because I'm tired of the plot holes on this freaking show. But yeah, it's kind of sad that this is going to be the season finale, and then after this we only have season 7, and that's it for the show. And yeah, it's kind of sad. It's gonna be kind of sad to say goodbye to all the characters, but yeah. Anyways guys, if you like the episode, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Also subscribe, please share, like, comment, and everything. Let me know all your theories, who you guys think is the twin, who has the twin, Mrs. D, I don't know, I don't know. Let me know your theories. I honestly don't know who could be. So yeah, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next week for this season finale. Thank you guys. Bye.